Well, we too urge the people to come out and help the needy in this hour. Moving on, Karnataka's civil defense personnel are lending a helping hand to the government by assisting them to manage the crowd by identifying migrant colonies and also to create awareness programs. Civil defense personnel start their day at 6 a.m. in the morning and work until 11 p.m. and work for 24/7 in case of emergency situations. These personnel have now also opened up a tailoring unit where a few women volunteers stitch masks and they distribute the masks in the slums as well. Well, my colleague Prajwal Prasad caught up with these people. Take a look.
At a time when India is battling the deadly COVID-19 disease, it will need all the help that can be given out by the society, and one such team is the Karnataka civil defense personnel who are clearly going ahead and lending a helping hand to the government of Karnataka as well. And clearly we have these bunch of young boys who are led by Charles, and this is the HAL area where this entire team has been working 24/7 to go ahead and let any sort of assistance in times of need. First, let me go across and have a word with Charles. Charles, first and foremost now, looking at, the sort of work that you guys are doing, hats off, man, tremendous, the sort of support that is coming in. So what is the sort of message that you want to give out for the society, and what are the hardships that you're facing, and what is the nature of the job that you're doing?
Yes. First thing that I've noticed is people are not aware of this particular issue. What we see is which road is blocked, which road is not, is shown in the TV more than how to wash your hands for 20 seconds. Why 20 seconds? Why? Because the virus breaks down only when you wash it for 20 seconds. And then wear mask. Why you have to wear mask? Those reasons should be told in the televisions, rather than these people are hitting these people, there is police people roaming around. Rather than that, there should be allotted time on a particular frequency where proper reasons has to be given. Why? Because the virus spreads based on the dewdrops that we speak anytime. So that is why we wear the mask and other person wear the mask. Even educated people are not aware of it. When asked about why aren't you wearing a mask, they're like, I am not interacting with a person who is having this, who is infected with this disease. But who knows? Nobody is roaming around wearing a label on their forehead. One simple way is wearing mask, so that whatever, when we are speaking, those invisible drops may not be passed on to the other person. And why wash your hands for 20 seconds? That reason, if you give them, then people will be aware. So awareness on the television in a frequent basis will do a lot of help, and it'll save our job a little bit, so we can do other food distribution and other job.
Okay. Now, what are the sort of challenges that you are facing now? Because it becomes very difficult when it comes in terms of challenges as well. Some might have problems commuting here, and some of you might have, seen day-to-day challenges and maintaining the crowd as well. Because today, managing the people is, topmost priority for everybody. So what are the sort of hardships that you are facing?
When we kind of people go in and then only it is done for 5 minutes, and again when we dispatch, it's the same. So we'll have to do it on and off, make sure we stress so much that it is very important. So we do this in all the vernacular languages wherever we possibly go. So we are doing the awareness program for every street. Yesterday we covered the whole stretch of Anandapuram, Sudham Nagar. So every area knows that we are coming. So at least for some time they go in. And these areas, the houses are very small. They cannot stay in the place for a long period of time. So somehow they come up. And that is why there are groups on the road. So basically, if you give them that 1 meter distance, if they honestly follow that, I think it's doable, something like that.
Okay. What do you want to say? Because you two have been visiting slums now, and there are 3 major slums too. And we very well know the fact that slums are congested areas and social distancing is practically impossible. So how do you deal with these people? How do you create awareness as well?
So the awareness given in these areas should be in a high time, that these people in the slums should understand the true intensity of the coronavirus. See, people in the slums, they take it casually. Okay, some virus has come, the people, the scientists, the doctors, everyone deal with it. So they're not bothering about me, my society. If one person in the slum is affected, the whole area, the whole society is affected. And everything is locked down and they're not allowed outside. So we have to give them that right information, what all will happen and how they will be facing the coronavirus if they are affected.
Okay. Moving forward towards the other team members, what time do you start your day off, and till what time will you be working?
We'll start the day at 9, or if any milk distribution is there, we'll wake up the early morning 6 o'clock. Okay. So we start our day by distribution of food, and we give awareness to the areas where awareness is required. Okay. And late night till 10 or 11 we'll finish our day.
Okay. You want to add on something?
Yeah, mostly our day is pretty long. A lot of people appreciate us for the work we do, but it would be really helpful if we get more support from the government so that we can help more people out, and I hope we get more support in an organized fashion.
Clearly, going ahead and looking at it, definitely seems like, there is a lot at stake for the government here. But then somehow these boys, the volunteers coming in, enrolling themselves for, in the Karnataka Civil Defense, it speaks a lot about what they exactly want to do for the society as well. And apart from that, you can also clearly go ahead and see the sort of masks that they're wearing. And this mask is also being, prepared here at this temporary command center, which has been set up here. So let me just quickly jog through and also show as to how this entire unit works over here. You can clearly see that all sorts of social distancing is being maintained. All these women as well as the girls come early in the morning. They start off in the morning, or they come in and give their free time as well. And you can look at the sort of masks that are being stitched over here. And for each mask, they're not even taking a single rupee. And the Karnataka Civil Defense personnel are, in fact, trying to go ahead and source out all the materials. And therefore, one single mask is being given per single household as well. So it is absolutely free of cost, and it is also being made sure that they would not go ahead and waste the money too. So this is the process which is underway, and easily on a day-to-day basis, they go over here and stitch 200 to 250 masks as well. So this is also, this is also a good thought by the Karnataka Civil Defense personnel, and they are also going ahead and giving out these masks for free for those who need it immediately. So this is, this is a tremendous work by all these boys coming in together, and hats off to our Karnataka Civil Defense personnel. With camera person Sushil, Prajwal Prasad reporting for News 9, Bengaluru.